So Jonathan Majors and the drama surrounding him took its next step today. Jonathan Majors is being reported, made an appearance in court. Of course, there are charges of assault going on against him right now, and a trial date was set. This comes to us from Variety, who says this. Jonathan Majors is going to trial in August on domestic violence charges. The embattled actor appeared in person in Lower Manhattan courtroom on Tuesday morning for the first time in the ongoing assault case. In the brief proceedings, a judge set his trial date to begin on August 3rd. So that means, as of right now, the trial is moving forward. Charges have not been dropped. Now, shortly after Jonathan Majors' arrest, Jonathan Majors' attorney made claims that she had all this evidence that proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that Jonathan Majors didn't do anything, and that she was going to take this evidence to the district attorney, who would then probably drop the charges. Well, the district attorney has all that so-called definitive evidence, and the charges were not dropped. As a matter of fact, no motion was even able to be made for dismissing the charges and stuff like that. Now, with the court now setting an actual assault trial date for Jonathan Majors, this puts certain things in motion. And again, Jonathan Majors' lawyer came out again after the court appearance this morning, making claims that she has proof that beyond a shadow of a doubt. Now, this is what it says in Variety. Jonathan Majors' criminal defense lawyer, Priya Chowdhury, issued a statement after Tuesday's court appearance saying that her team has delivered evidence to the district attorney proving that Grace Jabari, that's the other person in the case, assault on Jonathan Majors and not the other way around. We strongly request that the district attorney dismiss all charges against Mr. Majors immediately and initiate proceedings against Ms. Jabari, holding her accountable for her crimes. She wrote, while we are hopeful that the district attorney is reviewing these materials in good faith and will do the right thing soon, to accelerate our case, we've requested a trial date ASAP. So, again, claims that we have proof that proves anything. It feels more like a PR move than anything else. I'm not really sure what to say. Now, I have not been privy to all of this so-called evidence, so I'm not making any claims on it one way or the other. You guys know my position on this. I desperately hope that the charges against Jonathan Majors are not true. I really, really hope that's the case. I'm just saying, from a realistic point of view, at this point, the district attorney hasn't been convinced of that, despite the incontrovertible evidence that they say that they have and all that kind of stuff. And the trial's moving forward. Now, here's where it comes into play for us as movie fans, okay? I'm not really as concerned about the legal proceeding in and of itself, but really what impact does this, and the other stuff is more important, you know? The criminal case is more important. The victims, if there is a victim here, is more important, all that kind of stuff. But here we talk about movies, movie news, TV, and streaming. So in our context, what does this mean? Well, it makes life even a little bit more inconvenient, would you say, for Disney and the MCU. Marvel had pretty much structured all of their upcoming phase around Kang and Jonathan Majors as Kang. And why not? Jonathan Majors is a force of nature as an actor. And despite the fact that I did not like Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Jonathan Majors was pretty badass in it. I mean, some of the writing could have been better, but I thought Jonathan Majors did a pretty damn good job performing the role to try to bring as much out of that character and elevate the character as much as he could. But the question is, how long can Disney wait? How long can Marvel kind of stall their plans? We've already seen a big shift in release dates, whether or not that had anything to do with the ongoing drama with Jonathan Majors. There have been some rumors and whispers that the big shift in release dates for movies lately that we talked about last week might have been connected to the fact that they're trying to reevaluate their plans and maybe go in a different direction. I don't know if those rumors have any validity whatsoever. But it does put the focus back on Marvel as to what do you do? Do you roll the dice and make movies and TV shows with Jonathan Majors while he's embattled in an assault trial? And what happens, again, purely speculating here, but what happens if he's found guilty? Well, now you've moved forward with all this stuff. You poured all these millions of dollars, and now you've got a PR nightmare, and you're going to have to go back and reshoot everything. Or do you put everything on hold and cross your fingers and hope for the best that things will turn out that, hey, the evidence did prove that Jonathan Majors was completely innocent of all this, and we're going to be able to move forward? Maybe you wait till that happens. Do you pull the trigger and change directions of the MCU at this point? I mean, the trial's not even going to start till August. And then who knows how long the trial will last after that if the DA indeed doesn't come out and drop the charges, which they have not done so far, nor given any indication that they're going to do. So that's Marvel's three real conundrums here. Move forward regardless, wait and see what happens, or change directions now, recast, or just write Kang out of it altogether. And really, if you're Disney and Marvel, none of them are very good options. There's no ideal option. There's only one ideal outcome. And that is if Jonathan Majors has his charges dropped or is found not guilty of all this. But what will that happen? I don't know. And should Marvel just sit around and wait for that to happen? I don't know. It's not my money, so it's kind of hard to say. Guys, we want to thank a sponsor of this video, BetterHelp. Getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process, especially because we're always growing and changing. Think about it. The person you were 5 years ago is not the exact person that you are today. Therapy is all about deepening your self-awareness and understanding, because sometimes we don't know what we want or why we react the way that we do until we talk things through. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who can take you on that journey of self-discovery from wherever you are. And guys, striving for better mental health is something we should all aspire to. I've talked about this before, but when somebody goes to the gym, we applaud them for getting out there to improve their physical health. Well, it's about time that we start looking at mental health the same way, not just by encouraging the people around us to look into therapy, but by also taking the step to take care of our own mental health as well. So listen, if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a short questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. So discover your potential with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/Campea today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Campea. Question is for you guys. What do you think about this? Jonathan Majors has appeared in court. A trial date has been set for August. Will it get to that? Maybe. If it does, how long does the trial go on? If it does go on, how long does Marvel decide to wait? Does Marvel pull the trigger and just recast or change directions? Do they hang in there and hope for the best? I don't know. What would you do if you were in that Marvel executive suite right now? What kind of counsel would you give to Kevin Feige to do? Whatever you guys think about this, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, but more importantly, make sure you subscribe to our daily podcast, the John Campea Show podcast, available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and your favorite podcasting app of choice.